To Garcia, off the deflection, Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner, here comes a headed jam, counted for two. Field, adios, and the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Perez, that's my play, off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts, and why not?
Alrighty, welcome back to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live. We welcome you to another broadcast here, coming to you from day 2 of the Sharyland ISD Invitational here on Real Sports Live. Coming to you from Sharyland High School, and it's a battle of Brownsville schools here in Sharyland. Brownsville Rivera taking on Brownsville Veterans Memorial here, coming to you live on the Pregame channel, the Stars Network, powered by Real Sports Live. Thank you for joining us. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Kane Torres to my left, be manning the cameras. We get set to start things off. Brownsville Rivera taking on Brownsville Veterans Memorial on the opposite side of the net. They're going 2 courts, as you'll see. This is court 1. We have our coverage on court 2 right there, but we'll be sticking to court 1's coverage here as we get set to go. And thank you for joining us here. Ruben Rodriguez with you. Kane Torres to my right, manning the camera. We get set to go and just seconds away from kicking things off. Again, we thank you for joining us here on the pregame show, which was presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, San Benito EDC in South Padre Island. Plan your trip at soapwonder.com. And coming to you live here from the Premium Channel. Comes the serve. This one played in the backcourt. A little bit of miscommunication, but it's thrown back across. Blanco kept in play in the backcourt. Here comes a setup. Looking to go for a kill. As that one deflects off Guerra, and it's going to be an easy pickup here for Brownsville Veterans. Again, Brownsville Veterans on the opposite side of your screen. Opposite side of the net on your screen in the red and blue trim. Brownsville Rivera on this side of the net with the gray and black trim. So 1-1 ball game as this one gets tied up early on. Again, folks, thank you for joining us here. Back and forth they go here. Good playmaking. Going for a kill attempt. Melanie Garza. Good play in the backcourt. Ball kept in play. Back and forth. Comes a setup from Melanie Garza. Soft touch across on a 2-1 lead here for Rivera. Designated the home team. Going across, and that one will find its way for a point. It's 3-2. 2 straight points picked up by Brownsville Veterans. Again, coming to you here on the Premium Channel on the Stars Network, powered by RSL. And we're here at Sharyland High. Then 3 games, then we'll take a quick break, intermission, and we'll sneak back over over to Richard Thompson Stadium next door to cover Sharyland Pioneer taking on McAllen Rowe in the first Friday night game of the season. We had action kicking off with Sharyland High, who got a big win last night over Brownsville Pace, 34-17 at Sam Stadium. Myself and Joe Bowling on the call. Good playmaking. Melanie Garza being set up, and she'll find the backcourt and pick it up. And that ties the game up at 3-3. Ball goes out of bounds. That gives Rivera the lead, 4-3. Guerra under, here comes the setup. All kept in play, they set up one more time, this time going for the kill was Cassie Garcia. It took a bounce and a block at the net there by Rivera, and they'll take a 2-point lead, 5-3. Best of 3 here. First 2 sets go to 25, and game 3 if necessary will be going to 15. Again, first of 3 matchups here, covered for you on Real Sports Live's coverage of day 2 of the Sharyland ISD Volleyball Invitational, potential final tournament of the season before the teams get set for district. All kept in play. Off touch, not what was dropped through off a lay down by Tamara Lane, and she'll cut it down to a 2-point game, or 1-point game, excuse me, 5-4. This team's already kicking off district. It was Brownsville Veterans who kicked off 32-5A play with a big sweep over Harlingen South. Harlingen South on Tuesday night. Ball went back across. Set up. And just outside as that was Graciela trying to go for it. They'll take a 2-point lead, 6-4. Some subs set to check in. All winds up, and then another point here for Rivera. They'll extend their lead to 3, 7-4. Then coming to here from Sharyland High. Comes a setup, and that one takes a bounce out. And it's kept in play. Don't know how. They kept that one in play. That was Emily Morales going for a kill, and that one takes a bounce off the hand of Montserrat dos Santos, and they'll pick up another point. Don't know how Emily Morales managed to keep that one in play. Back and forth they're going. Here it goes. That makes it 4-8 now. 4-9, excuse me. Your score. Here comes a kill attempt by Morales. Ball just skips over the net. Calzada sets up, and another point here for Brownsville. Rivera now put him in the double digits, and Veterans wants to talk things over. Timeout called. You're watching the Sharyland ISD tournament here on the premium channel, the Stars Network, powered by Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And Joe.
And he throws it down. Hey!
See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. It's 10-4 lead in this opening matchup between Brownsville Rivera and Brownsville Veterans Memorial. See Mercedes and Edinburgh Economides warming up in the court next door here. We are on court 1, court 2 on either side. Comes the setup. Good play. Looking to go for Morales, who tried to pick up a kill. That one kept in play by Brownsville Vets. They set up for Rochelle Guerra. That one just skips over and it winds up in the net. Avila trying to keep it in play, gets it across. Soft touch here by Diane Udesti, and she'll cut it down or extend it down to a 7-point game, 11-4 here. And Brownsville Rivera, who makes some statement here in the BISD tournament. Going back-to-back in their championship run. This one goes across, and Guerra keeps it in play, but this Rivera's Raider squad calling that a point here for Brownsville veterans, so they pick up their first point in quite a long time. 11-5 in this opening match. This opening game of this matchup. All gets across. Comes a setup. Kept in play. A point here now. Calling up 2 touches on Rivera. And Vets will pick up another point. They cut it down to a 5-point game. Takes a few bounces. Comes a setup by Morales. That one takes a bounce off the libero, Andrea Chapa. And 2 points allowed by Rivera, and that's how they'll get back as they'll make it 12-6 and extend their lead back to 6. Once across, and it's 7-12 now, down to a 5-point game. Ball takes a few bounces before it rolls. Decide whose point was it. I think they're going to give it to Brownsville Veterans Memorial, and they will. They cut it down to a 4-point game, 8-12. Get this one across. This one kept in play. That one just drops in for a point here for Brownsville Vets, and they cut it down to a 3-point game. So quickly we go from a 7-point game to a 3-point game. Here comes a soft touch. Kept in play there by Brownsville Vets. Setting up now here for Marifer Solis. Bit of a miscue there offensively, but they get it across. Here comes the setup now for Emily Morales, and she'll get it as she finds the gap. Emily Morales picks up another kill, makes it 13-9. We go back to a 4-point game. Soft touch. All gets across. That one winds up as a point for Brownsville Veterans. Makes it 13-10. All takes a bounce. Another point here for Rivera. Makes it 14-10, back up to a 4-point game. And 3 games here, continuing our coverage from the Sharyland ISD Invitational. Will be back here tomorrow. And we'll switch gears later today to bring you football between Callan Rowe and Sharyland Pioneer, Richard Thompson Stadium. Against Sharyland High, they picked up their Their first win of the season, 34-17 against Brownsville. Pace to go 5-0 in the last 5 meetings against the Vikings. And Joe Boley and myself on the call. Joe Boley will be back at Sam Stadium tonight here for McCown Memorial, and Brownsville has another point here for Rivera, makes it 16-10. Bird Bowl 30 will be on tap here in Real Sports Live as well. We'll have Edinburgh North, Edinburgh Vela, of course McCown Rowe, Pioneer, Ronzo Lopez and St. Joseph Academy. That one on the Bloodhound channel on the Stars Network, so make sure you tune into that one as that one takes a bounce. Mapriane Ibada makes it 11-16. Here it comes. This one gets across. Good setup, trying to go for the kill, and that there was Melanie Garza, excuse me, and that one winds up in the net. Makes it 16-12, 4-point game. Ball took a bounce off a suspended basketball hoop before it dropped dead in Raider territory. 16-13, Lady Chargers starting to climb back. Again, first 2 sets to 25. This one finds its way across. We get set to go. Here it comes. That one winds up out of a kill there by Tamara Lane. 16-14, 17-16, excuse me, 17-14. Not to add the 17. Here it comes. Set back up. Ball just gets across, kept in play. Here comes the setup. That one took a bounce off of a right post. And drop in as a point here for Brownsville Veterans, who are now within 2, 17-15 in its opening matchup. Get this one across. Here comes the setup now for Melanie Garza, who goes for a kill. That one takes a bounce. Good play in the backcourt by Chapa. That one winds up as a point here for Brownsville Rivera. Melanie Garza set the serve here for the Rivera Lady Raiders. (19-15), that one goes to a 4-point game. Here it comes. This one takes a bounce. All across. That one winds up. Has a point here for Rivera. They say she crossed the net. 20-15. Timeout call by Brownsville Veterans. We'll take one up here as well. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
It's Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Porter Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry.
Matt Kidder, Real Sports Live, 20-15. Now it winds up in the net, and Rivera will pick up another point. Just a strong performance continuing here for the Lady Raiders. Our first game of our 3-game coverage here from day 2 of the Sharyland ISD tournament. Again, we'll switch gears to football later on tonight at Richard Thompson Stadium for McCown Row and Sharyland Pioneers. A big kill there, and that one finds its way in. That was a Cassie Garcia, and they're going to say he went out of bounds, so it's 22-15. Makes a few bounces, kept in play. Going back across. That one takes a bouncer off Sofia Blanco, and he'll pick up another point. I apologize in advance if I make a few mistakes on a few calls here. Those boundary lines look a little too hard to see as they're just about a shade brighter in the court. Of course, a tan, light brown hardwood color, and you see the lines just a little bit wider now, like an off-white sort of. So again, I do apologize if I make a few mistakes on the calls early on. Only 2-17. I like the traditional one, as that one is out of bounds. And folks, hard to explain, but you see the color of the court. It's like a tan color, and then the boundary lines on the main court, it's the red boundary line. So here it's an off-white. So again, I do apologize in advance. Make a few mistakes on the calls. I'll keep my eyes on the officials, see their judgments as this one goes for a point for Rivera. Makes it 24-17. This one gets across into the hands of Lerma. Set up now on a soft touch by Dos Santos. Here comes a setup for Rochelle Guerra. That one takes a bounce, and that will do it. That captures set 1, 25-17. Brilliant performance there by Rivera. Just continuing their dominance throughout the whole non-district calendar. We'll switch gears. We'll go to set 2 when we return here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Honda City Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our office is of economic.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Start of our second set. And thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. Rodriguez with you. Jane Torres over to my right, minding the camera. Set one goes to Rivera. They win at 25-17. Again, best of three in this tournament style play. Beginning volleyball coverage here. We'll switch gears to football tonight. A lot of football games. We'll also have Raymondville and Rio Hondo. Santa Rosa Marine Military Academy lines up out of bounds. Up on the coastal bend, we'll have Santa Gertrudis take on Rivera Coffer, and it's a point here for Rivera. Start things off. They lead 1-0 early on. And they catch it that first set, 25-17. As here it goes. This one takes a bounce. All out back across, trying to get the kill. That one winds up in the net. Now it's Tamara Lane trying to get the kill. 2-0 lead early on for Rivera with Brownsville veterans. It was 2-1 your score. Get set to go. Here we go. We're underway. Trying to come across. That one winds up in the net. 3-1. 3-2, excuse me. 2-2 game. On the serve for Brownsville Vets, Paulina Ramirez. Anko here on the setup. Trying to get the plays. Andrea Chapa and Brownsville Rivera will pick up a point. Irv just gets across. Here comes the setup. That one just outside. Another point for Rivera. They'll take a 2-point lead. 4-2. Now 5-2, a 3-point lead. I'm trying to go for the kill. That one would drop in. Makes it 5-3. Here it comes. Off touch. That one takes a few bounces. Good save there by Rivera. Good defense by the Lady Raiders. Kept in play in the backcourt by Blanco. Guerra on the setup here for Emily Morales. No wind up in the net. And Vets will cut it down to a 1-point game. Well, took a bouncer as Andrea Johnson gets the kill. Increase the lead back to 2, makes it 6-4. Johnson checks out of the game. Comes a serve. Set up now for Graciela Avila. Winds up in the net. Veterans gets one back, 6-5. Andrea Chapa gets it across. Here we go. Guerra under it. Blanco sets back up here for Morales. Nancy Garcia just kept it in play. All thrown back across. That one just gets through her point. And Vets will tie the game up at 6-6. Comes the setup. Winds up as a point here for Brownsville Veterans. They'll take the lead 7-6. All gets across. Try to go for it. This one's set up. All takes a huge bounce off the roof. It's kept in play by Rivera. They've done that multiple times today. This one takes a bounce. Guerra calls for it. Blanco on the setup here for Morales. That one just doesn't get across, and Vets will take the lead 8-6. Brownsville Veterans doing a better job here to recover as this brings up Andrea Chapa Libero. Again, Libero for Brownsville Rivera. Rochelle Guerra. Chapa gets set to serve. Ball can't get across. Another point for Vets as they extend their lead to 3, 9-6. That Chapa again set the serve. This one gets across. Comes a setup. Morales trying to get it across, and she will. The soft touch that just gets over the hand of Graciela Avila. They cut it down to a 2-point game, 9-7. Seven-9, here it comes. It takes a few bounces, kept in play. Trying to get this one across. Soft touch, kept in play in the backcourt. Comes a setup. That one takes a bounce back. Another point picked up here for Veterans to increase their lead back to 3, 10-7. Griselda Calzada now set to serve. Won't get across, here we go, takes a bounce and timeout going to be called here by Rivera. 11-7, we'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching Real Sports Live, don't go anywhere.
See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the...
All right, kid, Real Sports Live back underway. And they go for it, good bounce. Here comes the setup. Gonna drive this one across, kept in play by Guerra. Here comes the setup for Emily Morales. They'll give that point to Rivera. Makes it 8-11, so they'll pick up a point. Comes a setup. Another point picked up here for Vets. 8-12, 4-point lead. Went into the, we returned from the timeout with a 4-point lead. Good dig, this one takes a bounce out. Keep that one in play there was Tiana Cantu. 13-8, 5-point game now as Cassie Garcia set the serve. Garcia set the serve, gets it across. That one will veer off out of bounds. Hard point picked up here by Brownsville veterans. They're on a run so far. Cassie Garcia again set the serve. Oh, just gets across. Roll that one a point here again for Brownsville Vets. They increase their lead to 7, 15-8 in this second matchup, looking to force game 3. One takes a bounce. Soft touch. Set up, and that one clears it. There's a good kill there by Marifer Solis. As Brianna Ivada trying to make a stop to it, and that one winds up. As we look at the replay presented by South Padre Island, find your trip at SoPadre.com. As you'll see on your screen, we'll go to your live feed on the left. If you go to the full screen presented by Josh Mulones, you'll see the kill there by Marifer Solis. Ivada just getting a hand on that one before it increases now to an 8-point lead, 16-8. This one gets across. Brownsville Rivera trying to get something going. Melanie Garza can't get to the ball, and it becomes a 9-point lead, 17-8. Folks, this is a completely different Brownsville veteran squad we see. This one takes a bounce. Goes off out. It's 28, this one gets across. Here comes a setup from Melanie Garza, that one just outside. They'll make it 21-8. 21-8 in the second set. Brownsville veterans looking to turn this one around and force a set 3. Here comes a soft touch that gets across. 2 touches there, and Rivera catches a break. They'll increase their lead to 9, 21-9. Ball gets across and it just sneaks out of bounds. As Andrea Chapa just swiftly moves out of the way and watches it fly by. Comes 22-9, a 13-point game. Just 3 shy from forcing a third set. This one gets across. Takes a bounce off Guerra. Gandu, gets it across for Johnson. Coming in now is Calzada. 2 touches there on Calzada, and they'll give point to Rivera, and they'll cut it down to a 12-point game. So the Lady Raiders pick up their first point to go into the double digits. 22-10. This one gets across. A few bounces before it gets around. That's a setup. That one takes a bounce and it winds up out of bounds. Big block there, make it 11-22. Comes a setup. This one gets across. That one takes a bounce off the hand of Tamar Lane. Rivera picks up another point, so Ronzo Rivera now cuts it down to within a 10-point game. 22-12. And get set to go. All gets across, now one winds up in the net for a point for Rivera. 22-13. All just sneaks out of bounds. And Chapa watches it fly by. 22-13. That one got between Chapa and Leslie Camacho. They both stood back and let it go through as Paulina Ramirez now set to serve. And Ramirez gets it across. Comes a setup. Takes a few bounces, and it's going to be kept in play by Johnson, but it drops in Lady Raider territory. It's 24-13. Brownsville Vets 1 shy from forcing a third set. Ball takes a bounce and it'll go out of bounds. Rivera will fall now 1-1 as we force a third set. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Needs discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our own.
On Sports Live, set 3 saw set 1. Brownsville Rivera took 25-17. Set 2, Brownsville Veterans. Just a completely different Lady Charger ball club, and they force a tie and make it 25-13. 1-1 as we head to our third set. We thank you for joining us. In the complete football rundown, we'll have Raymondville at at Rio Hondo, Marine Military Academy at Santa Rosa, McCown Memorial at Brownsville, Hannah, Edinburgh Vela at North Edinburgh Vela, Sharyland Pioneer hosting McCown Memorial, Santa Gertrudis Academy taking on Rivera Coffer up in the coastal Bend region, and then we'll wrap up on the Bloodhound Network with St. Joe hosting Brownsville Lopez, and last but not least, Bird Bowl 30. 2 birds, 1 city, the 30th anniversary of a historic rivalry. Harlingen South last year, they snapped that skid, a 14-game skid. Like to holds on, but tough challenger because this Harlingen Cardinal team comes into this season very reloaded and well set on a vengeance. Again, that's our football rundown, and last but not least, Saturday Night Football from Sam State and Brownsville veterans will host San Benito. Thank you for joining us here again. We'll have our football fix tonight from Sharyland. As we'll start off with volleyball, then we'll get set for football tonight for McCown Row and Pioneer, and that one's expected to be a slugfest. It'll be the second meeting in school history between the two teams. Pioneer won the last meeting. And this game currently live here on the Premium Channel, the Stars Network, powered by Real Sports Live, and then St. Joe's tournament on the Bloodhound Channel. They'll continue their football coverage on the Bloodhound Channel, and then we'll wrap up tournaments day 2 and day 3 of the St. Joe tournament and the Sharyland tournament here. We get set to go, we're underway. Comes a setup now for Marifer Solis. Takes a few bounces, and Rivera will pick up a point. Gets across, few bounces. Soft touch that gets across. Here comes a setup. Setting up now for Marifer Solis. Saw a little too much power. Lines up out of bounds. Rivera takes a 2-0 lead. Here in our third set, both teams 1-1. They go to 15 on this third and final set. Comes a setup. Takes a few bounces. Ball lobbed across, and that'll be a point here for Brownsville Vets. They'll pick up their third point, 2-1. Comes a setup from Melanie Garza. That one can't get across. And Vets will tie the game up at 2-2. Football-wise, Rivera picked up a win last night over La Jolla. I believe it was 14-0 shutout victory, if I'm not mistaken. All kept in play. Here comes the setup now for Emily Solis. That one winds up in the net. Makes it 3-2. Gets set to go. Here it comes. Kept in play. Melanie Garza trying to go for a kill. Here comes a setup now for Graciela Avila. He'll pick up a point, makes it 4-2. This one will get across. Comes a set up. All kept in play. This one takes a few bounces. Rivera will pick up a point, makes it 4-3. Your score. And gets across, here it goes, soft touch, good play in the backcourt by Blanco. Setting up, here comes the kill by Solis, that one blocked. Rivera picks up another point to increase their lead to 2, 6-4. We're keeping score here, 6-4, but on the scores table, they might have it marked 4-4. Here it goes. This one just winds up out of bounds. Betts will take the lead, 5-4. Gets across, here comes a setup. Nearly blocked there, and good dig attempt by Michaela Lerma. All right, point here for Rivera will tie the game up at 5-5, back in fourth street fight in this third and final set. As here we go, this one, that's under, here comes a setup. Trying to keep that one in play, trying to go for it. Setting it up, this one takes a good bounce. Now trying to go for the kill, good dig. There again by Paulina Ramirez, but it'll drop in as a point here for Rivera and they'll increase their lead by 1. Soft touch, good play. Blanco calls for it. Guerra trying to set it back over, and she does. Garcia sets up here now for Garcia one more time. All going to be kept in play. Chapa under it. Ramirez sets up here for Tamara Lane, and she will. Tamara Lane ties the game up at 6-6. Takes a few bounces. Takes a bounce. Lines up out of bounds. Veterans will pick it up. 7-6. Takes a bounce. That one winds up as a point for Rivera. Makes it 7-7. (7-7) here now set to go for Rivera as this serve gets over and we're underway. Lerma on the setup here. That's going to be Avila going for the kill. All deflected outwards, kept in play. Garcia trying to knock it across. Guerra under. Here comes the setup now. Morales tried to get it over. Garcia under it. Got the cross here by Lerma. Garcia will shoot it over. Here comes the setup one more time. This time for Morales. Good save there in the backcourt by Ramirez. That one just a little too much power, winds up out of bounds. Rivera will take the lead, 8-7. Timeout called by Brownsville. Veterans will take one up here as well. 8-7 in set 3. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We are the Border Cowgirls and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of
Back here to Real Sports Live, 8-7. So we get set to go. Here we go. This one up, thrown back over. They call for it. So it winds up in the net. Another point here for Veterans, and they'll tie it back up at 8. Say 9-7 your score. Your score in this third and final set. As Vicente Calzada set the serve. That one just skips over the net. Good save by Guerra. Here comes a setup for Morales. Calzada gets under a choppa. Sets back up for Calzada. Guerra gets a hand on it. That one takes a bounce off the roof. And winds up out of bounds, and Veterans will cut it down to a 1-point game. Neither side wanting to go down without a fight. Calzada now set the serve again. Here we go. All takes a bounce off the hands of Emily Morales, and they'll tie it up at 9-9. Set to go, here it comes. Calzada shoots it across. Set this one back up. Good playmaking there, and he'll drop dead in Charger territory. And Lady Raiders will take the lead. Few bounces nearly off the ceiling. All goes up. All takes a bounce off the net. 11-9, 2-point game. 6 points away for Brownsville Veterans, 4 for Brownsville Rivera. Takes a few bounces, and Guerra a bit too late to it. It's deflected. Off ISD, Ibarra, and Guerra tried to keep that one in play, but it dropped down. It's 10-11. So gets across. Garza under it. Guerra will get it across. Set up here now for Avila. That one takes a drop inside, and they pick up a point. They'll tie the game up 11-11. Cassie Garcia now set the serve. Comes a setup. Good play in the backcourt there by Chapa. Thrown across by Garcia. That one skips off Udesti. Solis trying to get it across. Late did. That one out of bounds. Betts takes the lead. Exciting situation here.
Recognized district on quality and rigorous instruction where every.
You go back here to this game. Comes a setup. Garcia trying to get it across. Guerra calling for it. And through, sets up for Melanie Garza. Set up here for Avila. This one, or Solis, excuse me. That one takes a bounce out of bounds. Garza was chasing and it took a bounce off her arm. Now Rivera wants to talk things over. 13-11 here in set 3. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, 13-11. This one gets across. Set up now for Melanie Garza, kept in play. Chapa trying to shoot it across. Garza trying to go for a kill. Chapa kept it in play, and Garcia chased it down before it dropped dead, just short of Alondra Calzada. And Rivera cuts it down to a 1-point game, 13-12. All takes a few bounces off a support beam. 14-12 game point. Here it comes, soft touch by Garza, kept in play by Calzada. Here comes the set for Tamara Lane, who gets it across. Gone through on the setup for Garza. One more time, this time for Solis. That one takes a bounce back, and Brownsville Veterans forces the comeback and takes the win. 15-12, they capture set 3. 15-12 in a nail biter. They go behind 0-1, 25-17, then they tie it up 25-13 before they make it 15-12. For our next game on Real Sports Live, here the game, Marifer Solis, as we'll switch gears for our next matchup here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.